So as you saw, the ocean water, bay water, same idea, Atlantic Ocean, moving, and part of that was wind driven. We're going to talk about ENSO, El Nino, Southern Oscillations, and how they work. Although ENSO is named after El Nino, and in this case, Jesus is the answer, the reason is fishermen around South America around Christmas time, hence El Nino, saw a weather pattern that they described. And that's where we get El Nino, Southern Oscillations. But there are three parts: La Nina, neutral, and El Nino. Three phases, okay? And it's cyclical, so it takes a number of years, maybe 4, to get all the way from El Nino to La Nina and back. And we're going to describe what this really means a bit and, how this works. So this is a diagram. It's an absolutely wonderful diagram, as you can clearly see. And these are normal neutral conditions. And this bunch of wood, that would be South America. That's what the SA is supposed to be. And that's Australia, or the other side of the Pacific Ocean. I mean, above it's going to be Indonesia and all that. So normally, the wind blows in the direction of that arrow. And really, there are two components. We're talking about the ocean currents and winds, and we're talking about the cloud cover and air circulation as well. And they're all linked. So, normal neutral times, as well as more extremely in La Nina times, we have this pattern occurring, which I'll describe in a little bit more detail in a second. So what really is going to happen from that is the trade winds blow. They take warm water. We're talking about warm water here, surface water, from the coast, like the west coast of South America, and drive that towards Australia. And that creates a couple things. And this is during normal neutral times. This is what happens. And so then from below that, the water is going to be colder around the west coast of South America, and that makes fishermen a little bit more happier because those upwellings also bring nutrients and fish like that. So you're going to have these cold water upwellings around there, and you're going to have some more warm water, think warm, think energy, around Australia, and that's going to wind up creating some more precipitation in that area. So it's not much different, although it's more extreme. It's the same thing, but more extreme in La Nina years. So La Nina years are just like that, but even more so. Now this is more what happens in El Nino years, where we have the wind stop, or sometimes even reverse. And in that case, you can have drought conditions on this side of the Pacific, and you don't have that cold upwelling around South America anymore. So you have the warm water still in place. And especially for the fish, that's a problem. And you may get more storms as well. Again, more energy from the warmer water. So this is a cycle. This is how this works. And again, it doesn't, any particular year, it can repeat the phase it was in last year or not, but eventually it will switch.